Welcome back to the Accessible Art History YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm showcasing another one of my favorite art history resources. Smarthistory is one of the most important sites for my art historical research. Not only do they produce high-quality art history content, but they work to create tons of free resources for teachers and enthusiasts alike. So to learn more about how I utilize this amazing site, keep on watching. Before we get started, I just want to give a quick disclaimer. I'm not affiliated or sponsored by Smarthistory in any way. I'm just a really big fan of the work that they're doing and how they provide public art history content for people that are curious, teachers, and students. They don't know I'm making this video, I'm just a fan. Smarthistory.org, and I'll also link all the pages I'm talking about in the description box down below. The search bar is at the top, which I love because if I'm looking for a particular subject, I can go right there. But they also have different floating icons where you can see the most popular or interesting articles that they have up on their site. So sometimes I just like to browse if I'm looking for inspiration on what I want to discuss on Instagram, YouTube, my blog, etc. And sometimes I know exactly what I'm looking for, so that's when I'll go to the search bar on the top. Of art. As you can see, they have it broken down by location and also time period for some of the larger sections. So let's go to Medieval Europe and Byzantine, my personal favorite. As you can see, they have a ton of different resources, a quick description, a beginner's guide, and then all of the things that you're going to need to know about medieval Europe and Byzantium. There's also different themes like Christianity and Judaism, Byzantine, early Christian, the list goes on, and I love that it's broken down and made it really easy for you to find exactly what you're looking for. But if you're like me and love to go down rabbit holes, there's also all the content that they have on the page. And here are all the wonderful people that have contributed to it. Smarthistory when I was Googling the required works of art for AP Art History. I'm currently in school to become an AP Art History teacher, and I just wanted to find a quick way to access all of the required images for the class. I think this website is spectacular for anybody who's teaching AP Art History or taking the class because they break down the content areas and then they have a separate page for each of the required images with any key questions and issues. There's videos, there's also essays. It's a spectacular guide if you are involved in the AP Art History world, or if you're just curious about some of the most famous and important works of art. It's a great way to kind of get an overview of all of art history. Because recently, Smarthistory has come out with books and guides for specific subjects. There's more that are going to come soon. They're currently working on it. But what I want to point out specifically is the AP Art History volumes, broken into 4 sections. They cover quite a lot of history in this course. And you can download the PDFs for free, both of large and small file size, depending on what your computer is capable of. You can also order a bound book, basically just cover the cost of printing and binding the pages. But they believe that art history should be accessible and free, and no matter what anyone's background is, so they put together textbooks, and it's just awesome. I love it. I actually have been reading through this one in preparation for learning how to teach AP Art History myself and refreshing my memory. The guides are just impeccable quality, and I think you'll learn a lot from them. The website that I want to point out is specifically for teachers or aspiring teachers like myself, and it's the Smarthistory Commons. So on this page, it has all of the events and free lectures that you can attend. I've attended a few of these myself. Sometimes my schedule conflicts for them, but they do upload the lectures on their YouTube channel, which is also a great resource that I've linked it down below as well. But it also has toolkits, webinars for the classroom, all that good stuff, so that if you're a teacher, you can really dive in and get the best material for your students. Smarthistory, in my opinion, is the perfect art historical resource. It has everything you need to study the subject at no cost. Thank you to their team for the hard work they put in providing accessible art historical information to anyone that is interested. And make sure to visit the description box below for links to their specific pages I discussed in this video.